Okay, this is kind of an experimental thing. I'm not even going to check it for audio. I'm going to guess the audio is pretty good based off of the mixer. And it is Monday, July 1st, 2024, 1:08 p.m. I actually woke up at 9, reset the alarm, woke up at the time I reset it for, snoozed it twice, and still made it in time to see Doug's show. So I'm trying to get positioned. I know right now this is kind of redundant because you're seeing me over here and you're seeing me down here, over there, over. I get so confused on this to this day still. So I'm going to move what I have in front of me off of the screen, and I can reference that later. All right, so what am I doing today? Well, a couple things. One, I am going to be doing something in Streamer Bot later today. And I just randomly recording this entire thing. It's probably going to be a couple hours in length. That was suggested yesterday. Not a bad idea. I'll just have to do a lot of editing. So let's jump into this. I am fighting some. I'm coming down with something, just allergies, I believe. I'm going to minimize that, and I'm going to bring up DaVinci Resolve, which is still from yesterday. And I was messing around with the color grading with this. This is the original photograph. And that's me after messing around, not knowing what I'm doing, not having any idea what I'm doing in color grading whatsoever. Now, I ought to be able to display both of these. I don't remember how to do it. It's up here somewhere. I just don't remember how to do it, because you can see both. You can see them both at the same time. Maybe if I close the inspector, open this up, then I can put these like this. Maybe not. Maybe, yeah, that's showing that there. Single viewer, double viewer. I'm supposed to be able to bring one up here, and it's not working for some reason. Both of these are at 30%. I don't understand why that is not working. Right click on that, see if I can throw it to a viewer. It doesn't look like I can. So why is this not working? I got it to work once. If I put it on single viewer, that's not going to do it. And if I bring it up here, that's not going to do it. That's just this. Maybe I got to put it on top of one another, double viewer it, bring this one over here. Nope. Bring that one over there. Nope. What if we changed the aspect of it? All right, TV just came on. I was wondering what that was. Doggone shirt. Right click. No. What if I change this? Oh, this is showing up over here on a different screen, which is weird. Let's go 50%. And then if we drag this up here, it's just not showing it for some reason. It's supposed to have the live media preview though. That's what that's for. Live media preview. This one doesn't have that. Maybe I need to restart my DaVinci Resolve. Yeah, I can do that. Real quickly though, I want to show you guys what I've done. in here. I just basically made 4 serial nodes, and I went in, and on each individual one I was messing around with what was going on with them. This one affects everything behind it. For example, if I go in there on this one right here and I bring the, let's change this over to the color wheels, and let's just say I take the gamma and we change it. Why is this not changed? There we go. It's going to affect everything afterwards. Well, then I can come in here, click on this one, and do the offset, and it's going to affect the last 2, but it didn't affect this one, even though it looks like it did. So I don't need to save this because I think I figured out maybe what I need to do. So I'm going to close this. I don't need to save it. I probably ought to restart the computer too, but I'm not going to. And I'm just going to go ahead and fire up DaVinci Resolve. And if this doesn't work, then I'll do some research to figure out why it's not working. Now, I will say color grading is way, way, way beyond what I'm ever going to use. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say these guys that are professional photographers and whatnot, no, I'm not. So everybody keeps referring to this rec.709 needs to be set. And as you see, I just opened up my settings and it's already set, so I'm not even messing with that. And let's see now if we were to change this from single. Okay, now why can't I? Well, let's bring in some media. Maybe that would help. I'll bring in Mrs. K here. These are all basically the same photograph, but just she's got slightly different angles of what's going on. Mouth is closed, mouth is open. I'll bring that one in as well. Because now what I want to do is I want to bring this one over here and this one over here. There we go. Now it's working. So it was just simply a restart of the program, and I ought to be able to do that. You can see side by side what's going on. Mouth is somewhat open, mouth is somewhat closed. Same picture, just different viewers, different times. Boy, I don't need to clean my garage up. So what do we want to do? Well, I want to open this in the color tab. So I'm going to open this in the color tab. And then I'm going to create, I think it was Alt S. Nope, that opens up Zoom for some reason. What the heck? Am I not on? Okay. Am I not on DaVinci? I'm on DaVinci. So why is this not working? Nope, that is just a Windows command. I'm going to have to look into that. All right. So let's add a node and let's add a serial node. Although there was another way of doing this. And then I don't know if I want to add another one or not. But basically, I want to, in this node, I think, no. I want to add yet another one. There ought to be, look, I can label them, change the color. I want to add a node. Yeah, I'm not seeing any keyboard shortcuts in here. I got a feeling something. I'm going to add one more. Bring this one down here like this. So I got, we're going to label this original. We're going to label this shirt color, and we'll label this, I don't know, let's just label this final. Not a big deal to me. I don't need to have these labeled. I don't plan on doing this very often, very much. There's other ways I can do what I want to do. This is just another way of doing what I want to do. Glance at OBS. OBS is plain. We are good to go. So I want to come in here to this node. Again, if I do something in here, it affects this node and this node. So let's go ahead and just basically over here on the lift, let's bring this color way horrible, make it look like it's from the 19 whatever. That makes all of these there. So now let's go in here to this one and let's see what happens if we bring the gamma down. And again, it's kind of effective. If I go back to this one and then this one, I don't see no difference. So now, maybe this is not working the way it's supposed to. Let's reset the nodes. Reset the node. There we go. Now we're back to original. So what I want to do is I want to work on this shirt color. And I want to use the qualifier, which is this one. And I want to get her shirt color. Now I should be able to, well, that's the problem I'm having. I cannot move these boxes like I want to. I'm gonna get rid of this. That just gives me more node space. And then I don't need this. I'm sure that's affecting why I can't do it. But anyway, with the qualifier, I want to mask out her shirt right here like that. And then I want to get a little bit down here, a little bit down there. I don't know how this is going to work because this is my first attempt to do this. And I want to change the color of her shirt. Now, how do I do that? I do have a tutorial running, sort of, kind of. I'm going to pause. All right, I've got it to this point. But kind of following along with the tutorial, I am supposed to have commands right up here in this general area. I do not, so I have to do it the old-fashioned way of right-clicking and figuring out what I need. And I wanted to highlight her shirt, and I've pretty much got her shirt highlighted. So now the next step is I want to change the color of her shirt. And again, I'm going to pause it. Be right back. All right, so this is, I'm not even taking a whole minute. It's a 51-second tutorial that I found this morning. So now the next step is to take and make a mask around her shirt using the feather tool. And we're gonna mask out her shirt. And I don't know how this is gonna work because this makes no sense to me, but we're going to do it kind of the way the guy showed to do it. And that is he just masked out a really rough mask around the shirt. That's pretty good. I don't want that color to be changed, so I'm going to bring this in here. And even though I'm just doing this for tutorial purposes, I don't want it to look like, horrible. I want it to look pretty good. So I'm going to leave that like that. We're going to see how that works right there. Now that that's done, I have to change the color of the shirt. Be right back. I think I know what it is, but I'm going to verify it. Okay, so now we want to find someone that speaks English. So we want to go to this one, and we want hue versus hue, which is this second button in here. And we want to create 2 points. So I'm going to put a point here and put a point. No, I want to move this point out to here. I'm going to grab this right here, and while it's changing the color behind her, I don't see it changing the shirt color itself. This is all in one node, by the way. We've masked it. We're trying to change the color, and I don't know why it's not working. It should be changing the color of. Oh wait, you know what? I've got a bad. No, I don't want to. I thought maybe I might need to invert this like that, and then go back to hue, and then do this. But that's not it at all. Kind of a cool effect. That's not what I want. So I'm going to bring back just the shirt and try to figure out why this is not working. Go back to hue versus hue. Let's just go with a wide range here, what range of what I want to change. So I can kind of figure out it's clearly not changing the color of the shirt. Okay, apparently you don't make the points. You come in here and change what you want to change, and then this is supposed to change the color of the t-shirt. It did not. So I'm going to Control Z this for about 1,000,000 times to see if I can get it back to what I want, which is there. No, not there, which is there. I'm going to use this picker to choose the shirt. Now I have the point. Now can I change the color? It's still not working for me. So well, yeah, I kind of, sort of, maybe, might be. I don't know. I gotta watch this. It's a 51-second thing, and the guy talks so fast, and he's not speaking really great English. So bear with me. This one might take more than a minute. Yeah, this is not going the way that I want it to. I just followed this literally step by step by step, and that shirt's supposed to be like red right now. And I'm not seeing that at all. I'm not really seeing when I make any bold movements here with the color wheel, the color hue versus hue. I'm not seeing any change myself. Doesn't mean it's not working, but I'm not clearly seeing. I've got to go find a better, because the guy that I thought this one might be it, but the guy that I watched, he just changed the color of the shirt to like 12 different colors with 12 different things here. It was kind of interesting to watch. This is kind of what I want to do today too. I want to at least get this one figured out. Might take me a minute. Back shortly. All right, through experimentation, I kind of figured something out on my own, but maybe a striped shirt is not the way to do this. So what I did was, I couldn't get it to work the way the guy was explaining it. Maybe it needs to be a solid color. I honestly do not know. Hang on 1 minute. All right, Ghetto popped into Zoom, so I wanted to see what was up with him. So as you can see, I have actually changed her shirt color a little bit. And I think I can continue to do so. But what I don't like is the fact that because of how I've mashed that out, that doesn't look too good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the mask looks pretty good up until her shoulders. So I'm going to go back to the mask, and I'm going to bring the mask area down right here and right here. And that looks pretty good. If we go back to the color wheel now, which I think is this one, and all I was doing is I was messing around in here with the different colors. So we can make it bright red, bring the gain down. There's a way that you can do it though where you're not doing it with the wheels, you're actually doing it with the colors. Because to be quite frankly honest, these numbers make no sense to me. This makes no sense whatsoever. Of course, this is just moving it with the wheel. So that's one way to do it. And then if we come back over here to the edit page, you can see this is the original one. And pretty much I have changed the color of her shirt, although not exactly the way I wanted to do it, but it is changed. It's okay. Not the result I was looking for, and I'm going to continue to research this until I find the absolute best method of changing what I want to do. I am going to go ahead and go back to the color tab. I'm going to go into this tab. I'm going to add another node. I'm going to add a serial node. And then, why am I going to add a serial node, you're asking? Simple. I want to come in here to this node now. I want to go into the mask. I really wish I could bring this down. I don't like this, but that's okay. And I'm going to grab the feather tool, and I'm going to grab her scarf or whatever this is. Now, this is going to be interesting. Do I need to go all the way up to here? I don't know. Am I recording? I am recording. Okay. This will be fun. We'll just split that to there and then bring it right back to itself. And then we'll go up to here. And again, I'm kind of trying to keep this as clean as I can. I want to get rid of that. And then this will be fun here because we're going to go from here all the way up to here, down to here, and across. And we're going to mask that out there. I don't like the fact I see her hand in there. And if I invert this, now why is that not inverting that when I show that? I'm on that node. Okay, interesting. It should be, all right, go back to the color tab. We got a black shirt, purple scarf. We got a purple shirt, purple scarf. We are going to, when I say we, I mean me. I am going, it is enclosed, is it not? If I move this, yeah, the whole thing is good to go there. So let's kind of put that back where it was right there, maybe. Let's go over to the color wheel. And you know what? Let's not do the color wheel. Let's use the curve. And click on this. Now, if I want to see if I've got that done right, I want to go to the highlight, do that, and exactly what I was afraid of. I'm going to have to figure out a way to get rid of that. So, and this is a horrible mask. This gives me my points, and then you can move this over here, and it's changing the color. So if we bring this over, what if we put our points over here? Bring this over there and bring our point over there. Can we now change it specifically in the reds? We cannot. I'm not seeing that working. That's why I tried the other way. And all I did was I went, okay, let's go here. And then let's just move this like that. Yep. And then if we come back over and get rid of the highlight, which again, there's supposed to be a way to do that. Then we come back over to here. Now we have changed the black shirt and the purple to a lighter purple. I'm going to figure out a way to change it to solid colors without all of this mess. Now that doesn't look exactly 100% too bad, but it does. For the most part, I just need to mask this out a lot better than it is. And I'm pretty sure that's going to require the magic mask to do that, because I don't think I can. Yeah, this is troubling that I cannot move this down the way that I want it. I do not like this. Let's go with 50%. No, that's not what I want. Yeah, it's just horrible. I'm not liking that at all. But I bet you if I use Magic Mask, and since this is a still, I don't have to track anything out, then I can really, really get this to where I want the masks to be, except for down here. I think I'm going to have to bring this one down. I think I'm literally going to have to put this like that and then try to get rid of her arm somehow. And then you can see now this one's off. I need to bring this one in here like this. But I still got to figure out a way to get rid of her fingers here. There's just a little bit. No, that's her finger. And then maybe go over here like this. Bring this one down like that. I'm just trying to manipulate this to make it think that it's got what I want it to have. I'm kind of having issues with this. But this is how you learn. This is how I'm learning. Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing in here. Boy, did I pick the wrong thing to change. I picked the wrong day to stop smoking, folks. So we go to the original. Well, that shouldn't have done that. That should be the original. That should be, well, I guess maybe because of this. If I unhook this, yeah, then we're good to go because that makes sense. So the original is being filtered, changed, altered, however you want to put it. It goes into this one. No color correction on that one. Then it tells you what you've done. Then when we take the out here to the in there, then we get the final results. And you can see on this one, I need to bring this over here a little bit. We go back to this one, and I need to bring this one down a little bit. I still have her hand. Actually, though, her hand is not purple now. So we're going to go back to this. We're going to bring this one up just a little bit there, a little bit right there, and then go back to this one, and then go back to this one, bring this one down a little bit, back to this one. Not too shabby, as my dad would say. Not too shabby at all. For me being a non-professional hobbyist enthusiast. Looks like this one's missing some right there. So I need to get this point right there to go down to right there. And, oh wow, am I missing an entire, I am. Didn't even see that. I am missing an entire boatload right here. Just grab that like that. Not too bad, actually. Got to grab that corner right there, which is this one, I believe, and take it overlapping to that one. And I think this one needed to come down just a little bit, if I remember right. Go back to here. Oh yeah, I'm dialing this in pretty doggone good, except my question now is this area going to be purplish, whatever color, or not. So let's bring this in here a little bit right there, a little bit right. Shoot. Let's try that. Go there. Better. Okay, I'm liking that. Oh, I'm starting to sound like some of the people. Yeah, I mean, that's not too awfully bad. And I probably could go in there and get the, yeah, I see, I got rid of the initial, if you remember right, you could see the purple was going over her hand. That turned out much better than I anticipated it turning out, and I'm pretty happy with that. What I'm not happy with is I can't move this doggone box anymore. There's got to be a way to do that. Maybe it's up here. Still albums. Nope, that's not it. Memories, that's not it. Let's see what this slider does. That slider does nothing. Sort, nope. Thumbnail view, nope. Nope. Go back to thumbnail, I like that. Gallery view, oh, horrible. Nope, 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 nope. So we don't want that. Hopefully that does that. And Mrs. K is walking in behind me. You may or may not be able to see her with breakfast that looks to be hash browns, a sausage patty, enough ketchup to feed the county of Ethiopia. Or is that a country? Okay, I'm going to pause this. And oh, look, there she's popping it. Move a little bit to this way. There she is. little ghosty Mrs. K.
How do I do this?
All right, I am back, and after actually working and eating at the same time, I took the original picture right here, black, purple, silver, black, and somehow I've actually toned her skin down a little bit because this looks to be really light. This looks to be not as light. And I changed several things. I changed the color of the furnace from here to here. The color of her shirt from black to purple. The color of her scarf to kind of whitish. And an effect she really found to be interesting was I changed her glasses from black to reflective red, so to speak. All that was done in the color tab. Now, my original thinking was, can I add an image to this? Now, I like how this red brings out the fact you can see me in the background. I think that's pretty cool. And all I got to do to see the original is disconnect this one and click on this one, original. Click on the final. And after all the changes, and it's still not masked out 100% right, but you don't see that in there. Same thing with this up here. This is not masked out. What I need to work on next is I don't like the fact, if I come over here to the edit page, I can move this up and down and get it to where I like it. I can move this down to here to where I can move this down to where I can get it to where I can work with it. And I really do, I like that feature. I think it works the same way in Fusion. I can come up here and grab this and do this, but apparently the color tab is not like that. I don't know right now. I got an itch, sorry. I will figure it out. But for today, I'm going to wrap this up. About an hour in between the stops, and I gave up on watching the tutorial. That guy was just 51 seconds. There's just nothing there for me to learn. Although it did get me going in the right direction. There are so many things you can do in the color tab. I will keep experimenting with it. Although when it comes to masking things out, I'm probably going to go use the Anyway, thank you for watching. See everyone tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I hope this was useful, helpful, entertaining. And if you know a good way to do this, please, by all means, put it in chat, drop me a link, send me an email, kstout.zoom, Z00, not the letter O, the number 0, m@gmail.com. Thanks for watching. Let's get this over to DaVinci and get it edited and have some fun with it. Bye for now.